This video dives into storage bin Costco finds and how they can completely reset a cluttered pantry. We start by pulling every random box and bag off the shelves so you can see the real space you have. Then we group your Costco bulk buys into zones like snacks, breakfast, baking, and backup staples. Shallow bins go in the front for daily snacks so nothing gets buried or forgotten. Deeper bins hold Costco-sized chip bags, crackers, and multi-packs that usually explode everywhere. We use one bin as a true overflow zone so refills have a clear landing spot instead of your floor. Tall airtight canisters line the back wall for flour, sugar, oats, and pasta from your last Costco trip. A simple label on each bin means anyone in the house can restock without wrecking the system. By the end, storage bin Costco buys actually make your pantry easier to live with instead of overwhelming. Check the links in the description if you want the exact bins and containers I am using here. In this video we use storage bin Costco style to tame a family pantry that never seems to stay organized. First we measure the shelves so the bins actually fit instead of wasting space or hanging over the edge. We choose lower bins with handles for kids' snacks so they can reach what they need without climbing. A dedicated breakfast bin holds cereal, granola, oats, and Costco-sized peanut butter in one place. Another bin becomes the baking zone for sugar, chocolate chips, cocoa, and muffin mixes. A taller bin near the back holds Costco backup items like extra coffee, oil, and sauces you rotate in later. To keep things visible, we leave space above each bin so you can see labels at a quick glance. We also park a couple of airtight canisters on the counter for the 3 ingredients you grab daily. With this setup, storage bin Costco buys turn into a simple system anyone in the family can maintain. Use the links in the description if you want to grab the same airtight sets and clear bins for your pantry. Here we use storage bin Costco solutions to fix a narrow pantry that feels too small for bulk shopping. We start by moving the heaviest items like big Costco bottles and jars to lower shelves for safety. Then we bring in slim bins that run front to back so you can slide them out like drawers. Each bin gets a single category like pasta, rice, snacks, or baking so you are never hunting in the dark. We reserve one entire shelf just for breakfast items so mornings stop being a scavenger hunt. Clear bins on the top shelf store rarely used but important items like holiday baking supplies and backups. On the floor we add one large bin for paper goods and one for soda or sparkling water cases. This keeps walk space open and stops Costco packaging from spilling into the hallway. By the end, you can shop storage bin Costco deals confidently because every item has a planned home. Click the product links in the description if you want the exact bins and containers shown in this makeover. This storage bin Costco makeover focuses on renters who cannot change shelves but still want real order. We start by accepting the ugly wire shelving and designing bins that work around the gaps and bars. Wide flat bins keep small packets, pouches, and bars from falling through the shelves onto the floor. We carve out one bin just for Costco spice packets, sauces, and seasoning blends near the cooking zone. Another bin becomes the snack refuel station right at eye level so you see it the moment you open the door. Lower shelves get deeper bins for heavy canned goods and Costco-sized jars of pasta sauce or pickles. Up high we use lightweight baskets for napkins, paper plates, and party supplies you only grab sometimes. A few airtight canisters line the edge for the grains and flours you use every week. This renter-friendly layout proves storage bin Costco finds can still give you a custom-feeling pantry. If you want to try the same setup, the links in the description take you straight to the products I used. In this video we treat shelves Costco style by rebuilding them around how you actually cook and snack. We begin with a full reset, clearing the pantry so the shelves stop being random storage and start being intentional. The middle shelves become prime real estate for daily items like snacks, breakfast foods, and grab-and-go staples. We place airtight canisters in neat rows so you can see every grain, pasta, and baking ingredient at a glance. Below that, bins slide in to hold Costco multi-packs, pouches, and bar boxes without visual clutter. Higher shelves get labeled baskets for backstock so overflow never mixes with your everyday items. One narrow shelf becomes the meal prep row, with oils, vinegars, and sauces grouped by how you cook. We use simple rules like one shelf per purpose so the layout is easy to remember on busy days. By the end, shelves Costco once buried in chaos become a clear map of how your kitchen really works. Check the description links if you want the same containers and baskets I am using on these shelves. This shelves Costco makeover tackles a walk-in pantry that looks big but never feels organized. We start by zoning the back wall for staples and the side walls for snacks and drinks. Deep shelves on the back wall hold airtight canisters in front and backup product tucked neatly behind. On the side, clear bins hold Costco chip bags, bars, and kids' treats sorted by type instead of brand. We assign one full shelf to beverages with bins for sparkling water, juice boxes, and drink mixes. A small Lazy Susan keeps Costco sauces and condiments from getting lost in dark corners. We place baking items together on one eye-level shelf so projects and holiday prep start faster. Labels run across the lip of each shelf to remind everyone where things go when they unload groceries. With this structure, shelves Costco once wasted finally support your everyday routines. Use the links in the description if you want containers that actually work on deep pantry shelves. Here we optimize shelves Costco style for someone who mostly cooks for one but shops in bulk. We begin by dedicating the most reachable shelf to everyday cooking and single-serve items. Airtight canisters portion out big Costco bags of rice, beans, and grains into manageable amounts. Smaller bins keep solo-friendly items like instant soups, tuna packs, and quick sides within easy reach. Higher shelves become long-term storage for backups you only open once the first container is empty. We use narrow risers so canned goods sit in tiers instead of hiding behind each other. One shelf becomes a small, entertaining zone, with snacks, crackers, and nuts ready for last-minute guests. Clear labels help you see at a glance what needs restocking before your next Costco run. By the end, shelves Costco once overloaded now fit a realistic routine for one or two people. Hit the links in the description if you want to copy this bulk for one organizing setup. In this video we build a Costco bin storage rack system in a garage to rescue an overflowing kitchen pantry. We roll shelving out to the garage so the pantry can finally stop acting like a warehouse. Large bins on the lowest rack levels hold heavy drinks, canned goods, and paper products from Costco. Mid-level bins become the backup store for snacks, cereals, and baking mixes that do not fit indoors yet. We clearly label each bin by category so you can shop your own rack before going back to Costco. A simple inventory note on the side of the rack keeps track of what you still have in bulk. Seasonal items like holiday baking supplies and party goods live on the top rack bins until you need them. This takes pressure off the kitchen pantry so shelves can stay tidy with only current use items. With a Costco bin storage rack, you finally separate storage space from everyday cooking space. Check the links in the description if you want bins that stand up to garage storage and heavy use. This Costco bin storage rack setup is for small homes that still love giant warehouse hauls. We tuck a slim rack into a hallway or laundry nook so bulk items do not live on the kitchen floor. Tall bins on the bottom hold toilet paper, paper towels, and cleaning supplies from Costco. Medium bins in the middle catch pantry overflow like extra pasta, rice, and canned tomatoes. A couple of shallow bins on the top rack become the stash for snacks and treats you want to ration slowly. We use matching labels so the rack feels intentional and not like a random pile of plastic. Every bin is sized so you can pull it out, carry it to the kitchen, and restock in one move. This keeps your tiny kitchen from feeling buried under bulk packages and boxes. By the end, a Costco bin storage rack turns unused corners into real storage you actually trust. Use the product links in the description if you want to build the same narrow rack setup at home. Here we design a Costco bin storage rack just for party supplies and entertaining extras. We start by gathering every platter, napkin pack, drink, and shelf-stable appetizer into one zone. Large clear bins on the lower rack levels hold heavy drink cases and big snack containers. Medium bins keep paper plates, cups, and cutlery sorted by occasion so you grab one bin per event. A smaller bin becomes the emergency dessert box with brownie mixes, toppings, and baking chocolate. We keep a labeled bin for reusable decor and tablecloths so nothing gets lost between holidays. The top of the rack stores rarely used punch bowls, cake stands, and big serving pieces from Costco. This frees your main pantry for regular weekly cooking instead of once-a-year parties. With a dedicated Costco bin storage rack, hosting feels easier because everything is already pre-grouped. Check the links in the description for bins and containers that look good enough to use in visible spaces.